So, as Lee is a bit of a guest to this show.
Yes, definitely a guest.
I feel guests should dance.
Yeah,
Oh, God, no.
but they have to stand there right in front of us and dance.
Yes, so let's do that.
I've just got to go, gents.
Yeah. Welcome to the Sunday morning show. Good morning, Leicester.
Good morning, Dan.
And good morning, Lee.
Morning, Dan. Morning, Leicester.
How are we?
Yeah, I'm good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Lee is our special guest for this week.
He's very special.
He is very special. And Lee has been badgering us to come onto this show for some time now.
I don't think we should let him. It'd been funny because it's gone all year. I'm not part of the show,
Don't remember saying that.
You do it all the time.
He gets up at 7 o'clock every Sunday morning to watch us. Yeah, absolutely. So another busy week on the channel.
Yep.
You've had a week off.
Yeah, well, I've been here most days and doing
Have
jobs and errands for you. Yeah.
Have you?
Which included
What have you done?
Well, I dropped off a voucher for.
Oh yes, you did for somebody.
Yeah, for somebody.
Yeah.
And when I drove around there, I had to start my car up, and it wouldn't start, so I had to get the bus home.
And it's still
Bernie on the
And
bus.
my car's still there now.
So your car's broke down.
So what was supposed to take me probably an hour in total, driving around the bay, actually took me 3/4 of a day. So 3/4 of a day behind now.
Bernie definitely went on a bus tour.
So
Bernie on a bus. Lovely. Well, you've been obviously gallivanting around Torbay in a bus.
Yeah.
We've been doing a bit of filming early on this week. We went over to Ashbury, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
We've got some new ping equipment that we're going to do some reviews for. So Lee and I nipped up there and did some hits of that, and it was wet, to say the least. Absolutely soaking wet. We went around the kick beer, so a few holes around there. But unfortunately, the buggy died, and we had to walk in.
Got a habit of buggies dying, haven't we?
Yeah.
R&D then, our special Christmas gathering. Your first time?
My first time, yeah. It was a slow start.
A very slow start, wasn't it? The first 6 holes was not, you weren't comfortable here.
It was a pretty
It was
cold.
quite cold.
Yeah, it was freezing cold.
It wasn't actually, it was about 2 or 3 degrees, the temperature, but it was the wind chill. The wind that was blowing in was making it extremely cold.
It was about 30-40 mile an hour gusts.
Then the rain, then the hail.
It's the coldest I've been this year.
Is it the coldest
Yeah.
you've been? Yeah.
I had 5 layers on.
North
Yeah.
Devon coast as well.
Surf was up, as they say.
Yeah.
Surf was up. So, but you've played R&D many times before, in warmer conditions than that,
Yeah.
but that was your first time. So what do you think of R&D?
I like it. It's like wide open space, isn't it? Although I still managed to lose balls, which was quite embarrassing.
Well, you get it going around there. You can.
But it was difficult to judge the course because it was just so windy and wet, and
Yeah.
it was cold. So I'd like to play it in the summer, but yeah, it's a great course, and the greens were fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, in the summer it just plays firm and fast, doesn't it? You know, when it
Yeah,
gets
you can't
dried
hold the
up,
greens.
it's and with those really upside down sorcery kind of greens, it's very difficult to hold it on
They're
the
not
greens.
receptive.
No.
They are to a point. They are to a point, but you do have to play lots of bumper runs when you get out around there at that time of the year in the summertime. So 2020 has been an interesting year on the channel. We've seen some good times, some tough times, some not such good shots, some very good shots.
It's been a good year despite everything that's been going on in the world, hasn't it? You know, to grow a channel, or start a channel and grow a channel during COVID times has been interesting and difficult, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think we've achieved quite a lot.
I think
As a channel.
it's been an interesting one. It's been an interesting one.
It's made everything difficult, hasn't it? Even getting access to golf courses.
I think that's been probably the hardest thing from my point of view looking at it is we've done 23 course logs this year, whether that's 9 holes or 18 hole course logs. But it was the getting the access onto golf courses, which is what's been really hard. But I mean, if it hadn't been for Graham Ruth, I don't think we would have got on hardly any golf courses.
But even things like going down to Yelverton when we first come out of the lockdown and the clubhouse was shut and there was no toilet facilities.
Yeah.
So you've driven like an hour down the road to play golf. had
But
to play
everybody
golf
was
and
just
not be able to go to the toilet, which
Yeah,
is
which is
just
everyone
little
was-
things you just take for granted, isn't
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks.
Considering we've started the channel from practically nothing during 2 lockdowns, golf course has been ram-packed because everyone wants to play golf,
Yeah.
and growing it as we have, it's
But it's been, I mean, from that point of view, I mean, it's been fantastic for the game. Whether golf clubs can actually sustain that will be an interesting one moving forward for the golf industry.
I mean, just generally in this area, you could have done with another golf club. I know we've got 4 or 5 within sort of 20 miles, but they're all at their full capacity. So you could almost do with maybe a starter course. We used to have Hill Park. That would have probably been perfect for some of the newer members or people that were just looking to play 9 holes. But yeah, we almost need more golf courses at the moment.
I tell you what's gone down quite well was the buggy camera, the GoPro and the buggy camera. That's gone gone down quite well this week in the course vlog that we're all off Devon. So I think that's something that might stay. Might keep that one on the channel now.
It's in the next couple of vlogs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's up. We took it up to Wales. Had a chat in Wales, didn't we, on it?
I don't think we've got a name for it though. Nothing's caught my eye this week. That's
no
the name for it.
No, there's been a few that I've kind of liked that people have commented on, but we definitely need to have a little think about what we want to call that. So last week I said to you, and I've obviously messaged Lee about coming up with what have been the best moments or worst moments on the channel.
Yeah.
So what's been the best golf course? Lester, what's been your best golf course that you've played this
I would
year?
say Kigbeer at
Ashbury.
mainly because I wasn't expecting such a good golf course amongst those facilities.
Yeah.
That is a golf course. That compares with as high as anything I've played sort of this year on the channel. That was a brilliant golf course.
I think it was more
Very
of
underrated
I think it was
and
being
gem,
a hidden gem. Absolutely right. It was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a complete
played
surprise.
it.
Yeah.
For everybody, I think.
And it's got some length to it, 6,500
Yeah.
wide, so it's not a
Absolutely
short
right.
course.
No.
And it's got some really scenic holes like the 16th, that par 3, the 3rd. That's my favourite hole on the course there.
Yeah.
It's got some really scenic, whereas like Lester said, the first day, decent course, but there was nothing wowing about it. So,
But definitely the Kigbeer gave a bit of a wow factor, didn't it, to it?
Yeah, 100%.
Pretty impressive. What about you then, Lee? Best golf course of the year?
The best golf course for me was unfortunately the one day when I was absolutely sick as a dog, but Cornouailles in France.
Ah, yeah.
I just thought it was a great course. It's sort of right by the estuary, some lovely views.
Beautiful. Get that drone up. It was absolutely spectacular, wasn't it?
So it was a close one between that and probably Valcrevin in France, but I think Cornouailles pipped it for me.
Yeah. And that's where we had that moment of you ordering up that was going to be steak for all rounds, but ended up a chicken, wasn't it?
One of these steak and chips, boys.
That was
Chicken
that
and potatoes.
That was that day.
Why have they not asked you how you want your steak cooked? That's how they do it over here. Just cook it medium.
But at no point did we click on. Like I said that to, I went, why did they not ask us? They better not come raw because we've been in France. Chicken. I was like, that's why though.
Give potatoes and veg and
It was not.
We've got the drinks one as well. We've got the drinks one because we wanted orange and lemonade and we ended up with Coke, didn't we? How did you?
It was fluent French.
Tough little afternoon.
I don't think she was French to go. I spoke to.
She definitely wasn't.
I think she was German because my French was perfect. I thought.
And you mentioned it a moment ago, but on the same trip, Valcrevin. For me, Valcrevin, seen as Valcrevin, with the way we would sort of look at it and see it, but it was very dry that day. Don't get me wrong, it was a very dry golf course, but you get that when it was probably a bit greener and a little bit of rain, which we've had now. I think that would be absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
I thought that it created enough challenges there to really kind of get you going if you're going on a trip there. Great facilities, all the facilities in France that we went on.
Even the little par 3 course was good, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
There was one good thing about Valcrevin though, the Euro sandwich.
Oh yeah,
The jambon fromage.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was the only venue we got one
at. You're absolutely right, Lee. That was very good.
That's a French
crepes. We had crepes when we arrived. They were very nice.
It's a French myth, isn't it? That they all eat baguette, ham, and
no, it's
cheese. We couldn't find any.
No, but it's just what we get there. What was your best shot of the year?
So my personal favourite shot of myself was that putt I hold at Point of Poles F, mainly because it was against your brother and Will, Obviously, I can't putt, and it went in across the green.
Well, interestingly, I have it here for everybody to watch. Okay, so we can watch this all together.
It was more their faces than anything else.
But anything like that, Bernie's always good, isn't it?
You're saying this is uphill, yeah?
To start with, and then maybe down.
Look at the way you're scouting
Oh,
around.
yeah, I've got this one. I know it's in.
You are. I mean,
Which
I haven't
part
seen
was
you
this?
scout a putt like that for a long time.
Okay.
This is the pin one.
Off the green there, yeah.
This is
more
the
putts
par
than
3,
balls,
isn't it? Like the
isn't it?
5th hole, is it? I think this is to get it back to all flat, 'cause I think they've picked us on
All about
the...
pace, Bernie. It's all about line and pace.
Just think there's only another 14 Leicester putts till Christmas.
What I find interesting on this putt is you read it uphill, but it's actually downhill now.
Where does it end up?
Get in.
Yes.
Centre.
Dead
Look at their
centre.
faces. Look at their faces.
All square. There it
Pan over to their
is.
faces.
Wow,
Oh.
what a great shot that was.
Yeah.
Memorable. Obviously very memorable to you.
But that wasn't my favourite shot on the day.
Okay, well what...
I think Lee's going to talk you through his best shot. But
What?
also my favourite shot.
So what was your best shot? What was your personal best shot of 2020?
It was close between 2 for me, but I think that 3-wood I hit when we were at
That's my
Bearwood
favourite
Lakes. It's not very often, and Lester called it like he's pulled off a career shot. It's not very often I'm going to hit a 3-wood 255 yards to 8 feet.
Particularly because it's in front of your hero.
What, Dan?
Yeah, no, I've seen it all before.
Not
In front of
Lester.
your hero, you were a proper fanboy that day, weren't you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You just brought out the best in me.
You did. There was
There was a
you
bit of
did,
bromance
there
going on,
was
wasn't there?
something going on there, wasn't there?
We don't like to talk about
He
it.
inspired you. He inspired you in many ways.
Well, yeah, I
Did you
hit
slip
every
into his
fairway.
DMs?
I have since. He's not replied. But no, that was my best shot of the year. It was just it's something I'll probably never pull off again.
Really? You think? I think you will. I think, to be fair, looking through a lot of what the shots that you've played, I mean, you've hit some career shots this year. If I look through some of the course logs that we've done, you've hit some fantastic golf shots.
I've hit some.
Well, we'll talk about those. We will talk about those in just a moment.
I've
But
hit some career non-good shots as well.
so for me, my best shot is this one.
Always saying.
I think you boys need to get up and down because I'm in play.
This is when you weren't particularly very well, Bernie.
I wasn't there, was I?
You weren't here for this.
I haven't
one,
seen
mate.
this.
This literally did everything you called.
Anyway.
So 250 yards, Bernie.
Knuckleball.
Your brother said, wow.
Oh my god.
Wowzers.
Oh my word.
So that was my shot into that par
The
five.
problem, not the problem, but the bad thing about that was you'd hit it so well, it landed about 6 foot from the pin and then rolled down the hill. And
Yeah,
it was so,
it did. When we got up there, I think it was a bit further away.
so if
than
it had
we
done what mine did at Bearwood Lakes and stopped, it would have been a
Yeah,
beautiful
it would have
eagle.
tapped
But
in.
it was, unfortunately, it just, and then once you lit the putt out, but it was so close for the eagle.
Have hold some putts this year.
Yeah, you're a good putt.
Have hold some putts
Very
this year. I was
memorable
quite
putts.
surprised, to be honest.
I haven't.
So, okay, what about... so we've done the best golf course.
Yeah.
We've done the best shots each.
Yeah.
What would be your best... No, what would be your worst shot of the year?
It's like a highlight reel of my golf, isn't it?
Okay, so I did say one thing, but I've changed my mind, and my favourite, well, I'd say
Favourite moment? It's the worst
shot. Worst shot. Oh, the worst. Oh, we have a favourite moment.
We'll do that at the end. favourite
Okay,
moment.
all right. So the worst shot, probably Lee left it in the bunker R&D when he air shotted it, and then claimed
I blame Lester.
that he took too much sand, and then proceeded to hit the same shot again.
Well, do you know what he actually did there?
He missed it.
So he got the first one, as you came through the first one, which is what you were doing most of the day, to be fair. The first one, you missed the edge of the ball and you clipped on the edge of the club, the tip toe
I
of the
blame
club.
Lester.
So the toe end of the club, which popped it off to the right, which was, if I was close enough, I could have caught that. It was
Yeah.
coming at me. And then the second attempt, which was off camera, unfortunately I didn't even get it on camera.
Oh no, you didn't exist. You're lying.
Was
You're
a
lying.
swing and a miss, wasn't it?
I blame Lester. If you watched the video, it clearly said, hit it as fat as you want.
Yeah, duff it
Yeah,
out.
but you have to get a clip before the near the ball.
We all know
Okay.
that bunkers aren't my forte.
Okay, Lee, what would you class as being the worst shot?
So my worst
I got a
shot,
funny feeling you two are just picking on each other.
So my worst
I can
shot
take it.
was at the same,
Plus handicap.
was at the same location as that amazing three. In fact, it was the same hole as that three
It
was.
was a good job we weren't playing foursomes on that particular 6 holes. You would have still been in the bunker.
So, if my worst shots are when Leicester's behind the bunker to the green, like.
Hang on a minute, when he's got him, then a bunker, then the green.
Yeah.
I do tend to hit in the bunker.
So this for me was Bearwood Lakes.
You talk yourself into it though, don't you? That's the problem.
He'd
Just
just
for the
seen.
camera, I'm really good around the green. I just do it for the camera.
He'd just seen a career shot,
He's mentally a little gone.
and then Bernie goes and does this.
You tell me to do it on purpose.
Yes.
Proper little scooper that, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Like you
Nearly
gave that
double
a bit of extra loft to get it in there, didn't you?
That for me was like. It probably wasn't the worst shot I've ever seen, but like it was just brilliant.
Well, for
And then
me,
he did it again at R&D.
yeah, he did do it again, and he talked himself into doing that as well.
Yeah.
So for me, the worst shot of this year, which some would class as the best shot, but I feel like it was the worst shot because it was the most costly, was my drone shot.
Oh, that did cost some money. Here it comes.
The intro to the PXG review, which was actually a really good intro.
Thank you.
Until the moment of cost came into it. Everything going really smoothly to this point, Bernie. You know?
There's the drone going out.
Yeah. That's a nice touch as well, that, isn't it? You like that? Yeah. I'm having a good look at that club.
Here's the drone coming back.
Bang. So that was pretty precise to hit that shot, but it cost me the most money, so that goes down as my worst shot of 2020.
Luckily, it only took out the rear rotor.
Yeah, so we did actually
be
manage to get
repaired.
it repaired, but that was painful.
That was the first outing of the drone as well.
It was.
I was stood there like going, oh.
The next one I want to talk about is the overall best shots. We've talked about our own best shots, but what's been your overall best shot of 2020? What's it for you?
Lee's Freewood at Bearwood Lakes to
Very
win the game,
impressive, that.
to make eagle.
Yeah, and make eagle with it.
For someone with such who lacks so much ability, to actually be able to kind of, you know, I waited.
I'm in the middle of the back in that moment, get it on target,
in front of Pete Finch.
and then roll the putt in front of Peter Finch on one of the most exclusive golf clubs in England.
You know what it felt like? It felt like
Watching Tiger
it
Woods.
felt like me turning up at Wembley in the FA Cup final, scoring the winner. Literally, that was what it was like. So that's why.
So that's, I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
Lee, what's your?
For me, it was your 3-wood at Rolls of Monmouth.
Okay.
Because it was just like you literally called it, and the flight,
did
everything
talked
you
it
said
through.
it was going to do.
It did.
It did. Apart from
It doesn't happen very often. That.
no.
I would say that happens once a year, max.
And we
That was
captured
it.
it.
And we got it on camera.
No, so the only thing
We need a hole in
was
one next year, don't we? That's what we're lacking.
We
We don't have a
That-
chip in. I think we need to chip in from like an eagle chip in and
Yeah,
then have a
a
hole in
pitch in
one.
or
We don't
something
peak
like that,
too
yeah.
early.
Well, my best shot of the year, Lee. Again, you are on it.
It could be, yeah.
Kigbeer.
How are you going to play this?
Our 18th at Kigbeer, the 9th.
Yeah.
The 2 iron stingers that I've got in the locker when I
My
don't
wedge is
get
still there somewhere.
I put it so far back in
Or it might be on eBay.
I'm not going to believe it.
Okay.
I believe it.
Okay, you're on this, Benny. Oh, he's gone.
Just took enough off it with that. What a shot!
I mean,
It kept the 59 alive,
How
didn't
good
it?
is that? Where is that?
does it get much better than that shot? Because we were kind of a little bit down, because obviously we were on run for a 59, and we hit it into the trees.
That's a tricky tee shot though, because there's nowhere.
Tough tee
There's
shot,
there's no real landing area up there,
We
is
didn't
there?
really know where we were going either,
No.
and it's a bit of a blind tee shot at the top of the hill. But to pull that shot off, to hit that shot,
Yeah.
to get it to cut as well,
And
very
to,
similar
and to
to
hit
that.
the tree to get that deflection back.
Yeah.
It's clever.
It was
Did
clever.
you not pick that out?
That
See,
was-
that's where you went wrong. You hit the middle stump.
Yeah, you need to kill this. So what about the overall worst shot of the year? And we've discussed this off camera, and Leicester has it.
There's only one winner of this one, and he was a guest on the channel. YouTube royalty,
He is,
local
yeah.
YouTube royalty. And
Oh, it's
mainly
what?
because the shot went backwards.
That did go back
It went
behind
backwards
him. Oh,
behind
and he
him.
upset the sheep.
Yeah.
It was further away than it was when we teed off.
But what was funny? What I found funny about
The
that
Irish
shot.
PCA nearly closed the channel down.
Yeah, they did, yeah. But what I found funny was the fact that he was giggling literally on his downswing. It's like he knew he was going to top it as it came through the shot there. But it was lovely to have James on the channel, and we will have him back. We definitely will have him back for next year. So what about then your overall best moment of 2020?
I'd say the trip to France was my highlight.
You enjoyed that.
I loved it.
Got
yeah.
your way, got your new passport.
The bit I enjoyed as well was on that little par 3 course when we were all really hot, sweaty.
Yeah.
It was sticky.
Yeah.
All a bit tired.
We'd just done 18 holes.
Lee had played 18 holes and he was ill that night before.
So he picked
And
him
then
up.
on the 8th hole we were playing, or was it 7th hole for the medal? And there was that gentleman walking across with his club, didn't he? Fired it over the green, over the guy's head into the trees. And we only had one ball, and I made him go back to the tee.
The fact that you're shouting 4 on a par 3 course is not good, is it?
And he had to go back to the tee, and he was not happy.
Well, you did leave the bush not there, so there was a benefit to it.
The GoPro he left.
Oh, was it the GoPro?
Yeah.
But he had to walk all the way back.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What about yours then? What was the best moment for you?
Mine's a little bit, because of the amount of work I do behind the scenes, for me, the overall best moment of the year was reaching 30,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Seeing the way the channel's grown from practically nothing to 30,000 in a year, I think is a massive achievement, and like it's got to be my moment of the year.
It's been good. It's been good. I mean, I'm a bit surprised that we got it there, to be honest with you, during the
So you
tough
thought we'd
year
get
we
more?
had.
Yeah, we were expecting half a million.
But it's been, no, it has been an amazing year from that. My best moment of the year is this one. And for a number of reasons, really.
Oh, yeah.
For us to get famous.
Felston's 18th hole.
It's 2 tour pros.
Correct,
There wasn't
against
much.
2 tour pros. These two were honour.
They pretended that they took it well, but they didn't to start with. They were both devastated.
Scenes if this goes in.
There is scenes. There was scenes.
The noise, like,
I've never been this excited on a golf course.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, I found funny. Look, Will threw the ball off the
He pretended he
green.
wasn't upset.
That has got to be the moment of the year for me, that
because
one.
they are competitive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they wanted that
But they
win.
pretended, oh yeah, we were just messing around and
Yeah.
looking at the camera like, no.
They wanted that badly, didn't they? They wanted that. So that was my best moment of the year. I've never been that, like I said earlier, I've never been that excited on a putting green.
Not with your clothes on.
So what have we got coming up on the channel this week then? What's going on?
We have got the New Year's.
Get together as well?
together.
Yeah.
Together. 9 holes around Torquay.
9 holes at Torquay. We managed to get out bright and early, Torquay. But there's a special twist to this one, isn't there?
There is,
Yes.
yeah.
What's the special twist, Bernie?
So we were kindly sent some golf balls
Yeah.
that
By George Sancaster.
yeah. So they're the original, or the smaller golf ball. Before they brought out the newer golf ball, the
Yeah.
slightly larger one. It's one of the original, brand new, all wrapped up in the packet.
Yeah,
We took them out and we used them.
we did.
The lovely Dunlop 65s.
And
First time
someone-
I've ever seen
And
one.
someone does very well with it.
Yeah, they do, don't
They
they?
do. So that's what we've got coming up on the channel this week, which is a 9-hole 3-parter, which will take you over through New Year. And we've got a couple of other videos that are going to kind of buffer at that either side. But yeah, any New Year's resolutions for 2021?
Hit the centre of a driver.
That would be handy.
Give up chocolate.
Give up chocolate. No chance. You say that every year. Absolutely no chance.
After we
Not
smashed
really.
all them
I'm not really
chocolates.
into the old New Year's resolutions, to be honest, because I never managed to. They never last beyond a week.
The day.
So yeah. So that's about it, isn't it? I think for this week and for this year, and I think that wraps up 2020 for the channel. And I would just like to take an opportunity to thank you both for all your hard work for this year
all right.
and all your amazing golf shots that you've played. It's been a pleasure to watch. Absolute pleasure to watch. And we want to thank you as well. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch and support what we've done for 2020. And we're super excited for what's going to be happening for next year. And I think that's it. Anything else for you boys to report?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We'll see you again next Sunday.